creative director of the final season, and with me I have...
Adam Eskenazi Douglas. I was a writer on Season 3 and the final season, and lead writer of the finale for Season 3 from the Gallows.
I am Melissa Hutchison, and I do the voice of Clementine.
I am Jeff Shine, and I do the voice of Javier Garcia.
Julian Kwasneski of Bay Area Sound, and we did the voice direction and audio post.
You said you're starting the final
We're doing the
episode.
episode 305, the last episode of the third season.
Just look what he's done. I had a very interesting conversation with your friend Eleanor last night. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
We did.
You've put me in a no-win situation here. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
Trip has to live.
Shoot him.
Wait! I said Trip should live!
No!
How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out?
We're leaving. All of us. Right now.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh, shit! Oh, God. Kate!
Let's go to a nice, thoughtful game of dominoes. This is probably my favorite scene I ever wrote at Telltale. This was right around the time my grandfather passed away, and my family's from Cuba, and so sitting around playing dominoes, busting each other's chops, that is part and parcel of the Cuban experience. So it was nice to bring it to life here, and, nice to make Javi lose no matter what you do. So have fun picking.
Never in a rush to lose. If he plays his last bone, you're out of the will, Javier.
Kicked out of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi?
At least I can actually play baseball. Slug.
I didn't even know David smiled, ever.
You're right.
So that was a glitch.
I thought that was an animation problem at first.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
That is an unusual look for him.
I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next
I remember thinking that originally Javi's base look was without the beard.
Yes.
And then the beard was added at some point.
Yeah.
Was it added for the sake of flashbacks?
Beard.
That's a good question. I don't know, man.
Does Javi have a beard?
Javi's got scruff almost the whole
He's got
time.
scruff.
In the main,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a Viking beard.
No.
It's like no Eric Bra.
It's a classy beard.
I guess we could quibble over the definition of beard.
It's a little spotty. He doesn't, grow full beard, right?
Extra 20 for gas money.
it's on the counter.
Yeah, sure, Pa.
I can't help but think of the Spider-Man villain, the Sandman, when I look at their dad's shirt. And now you all can also see that. At least classic Sandman. I don't know if they've updated it.
What? What's up?
What the fuck is this? He has cancer.
What? Bob, really?
I'm old. Old people get cancer. You didn't need to know.
That's not.
Do we know where they start? I know that there's not a whole this was in the city of blah blah blah.
It was never officially said, but amongst ourselves, it was Baltimore.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad I asked.
Yeah.
I knew I should have won.
Oh, come on. How bad?
It's okay, mijo. Ask me.
How bad is it?
You won't have to worry about paying me back that $10.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Pa.
Hey, settle, David. Now.
You haven't told Mama.
And neither will either of you. You hear me? Mouth shut.
That's not okay, Pa. You have to tell her.
When the time is right,
Who did the voice of David?
Alex Hernandez.
Alex
Yeah.
Hernandez.
We
That's right.
had worked previously. We didn't know we were working together until I first recorded.
Was he?
Oh, that's
we had,
so great.
We had come off Mafia
Mafia.
together.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
that's
good
right.
dude.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Sounds
in this.
fantastic.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's a good dude.
all that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
So much money and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not worth it.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it.
I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
You and I had one
Yeah.
Skype session, which was my very first session.
Oh, cool. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Which I didn't
realize it
know.
was your
I didn't
first.
even know that was an actual session. I thought it was still an audition.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cool.
that's great.
it was great.
So you gave it your all.
Yeah, and then once I found out I got the job, I was
Yeah,
like,
then
oh,
it was
fuck
like,
it.
can I sit down?
I had my double do everything.
Both of you. You know, I pray for daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you. Please, God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me. Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa. Don't give up. Fight. Fight for our name. For our blood. For our family. Please, fight. You have to fight, Pa. We don't just give up.
Grandpa is not wanting to do treatment.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
He wants to die.
But
Right.
he wants his sons to get along.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
And that is really put to the test
Yeah,
later on.
yeah.
Little did he know
really.
the apocalypse would hit. And they'd
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
And they'd punch each other in the apocalypse.
Whoops. Check, please.
Yeah. He becomes their first walker.
Be told, whatever gets your mother off my ass. You think you two were mad at me for keeping secrets? But it's good to see you and David on the same side of things, for a change. I'm gonna be a name carved in stone before you know it, Javier. That'll be me. Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other. You two are all I'll leave behind. Like Gabe and Mariana will be for David. Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their bones. Be brothers. Before it's too late. That's not too much to ask.
What's Quernos? Is that like a...
I was going to say, who coined
Ken, is
that?
Is that just from... there's a Batman beer. I wonder if that's straight up just
Batman beer.
reused.
I think it is.
Because Bane had like a Spanish-themed beer in the first... No, Bane was in the second season. So actually, Bane would have reused this beer in Batman.
Have had this problem.
So you're blaming me for all this.
I'm depending on you, mijo. We both are.
Why are so many zombies wearing sleeveless vests? Javi's really good at shooting and running at the same time.
He was a
He
baseball
stepped
player.
into the role pretty well.
a fan base that's like Clementine. It had to be really kind of spot on to write this character that the fans are gonna be like, okay, well he's cool. We like Clem and Javi.
You can
together.
stay.
You can stay.
Nice.
I enjoyed his
good custom.
I liked their chemistry. I thought it was really good.
The relationship with Clem and Javi was one of my favorite relationships I've ever sort of got to experience within the storytelling.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Right.
Never really stopped noticing it.
It's like a Sound of Music song there. 15 going on 30.
I am 15
going on 30.
Wow.
Gabe! David! Over here! Where's Kate? She's not here. She must have gotten out. If something's happened to her, if you've gotten her... You better hope she's alive. Shut up for once and help me find her. What do you think I'm doing? Kate! 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 David, wait!
It's amazing what you learn on the diamonds. I'm not a
On
sportsman.
the diamonds.
I am not a sportsman.
I believed it. I thought that was real lingo.
Thank you, Melissa.
It's amazing what you learn on the diamonds.
Good. Shit, that was too close. This has all gone to hell.
Nice driving back there. You know, if you'd swerved a little more, you would have actually hit me.
Good thing.
Oh, Javi.
Yeah,
Oh, Javi.
I know.
You're such a card.
Are you trying to get yourselves killed?
Anything on the character makes
Yeah.
animation harder. If the characters were perfectly nude or wearing skin-tight bodysuits, much easier. If they have like
Perfectly
joints,
nude.
That's why all games have tight clothing on.
If we're wearing clothes, are we imperfectly nude?
in a weird way, it's almost like, you know how superheroes all basically are just wearing bodysuits because they're easy to draw because you're really just drawing an anatomical figure and you just give it a color.
Yeah, but then you throw a cape in there.
Yeah.
And you got serious problems.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh, it's Gabe.
Oh, Gabe.
Oh, Gabe.
I feel like that's everybody's response. It's always, oh, Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe. Woo!
I'm on that squad. I'm not a Gabe hater. I love Gabe.
No, I like Gabe too.
I like Gabe too.
He's no duck.
He's
You
no
know
duck.
What I mean?
No.
All the child characters get unwarranted amounts of hate in
No
these games.
kidding.
And it's like they're children. They're going to fuck up in the apocalypse.
In an abusive world.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they
gonna
get
be
well,
like-
here's the thing. I think
wait.
they get an unfair standard though, because Clem acts like such an adult, so every other child is like held up to Clem's standard.
Right.
Yeah, you meet some normal children.
Yeah,
You're
you
like,
meet,
why
like,
aren't you
kids
as
who
good
are
as Clem?
Yeah, because I'm a fucking kid.
That should hold them for now. You put up a good fight out there.
I don't care what you think.
Gabriel, do not take that tone with me.
You murdered that man.
There was a lot of shipping, as the kids call it.
I learned about
of the
shipping
Gabe-
from this
game.
show.
Yeah.
Or from this game, yeah.
From the social networks.
I used to get all these
and whatever.
messages.
Yeah.
Do you ship this? And I'm like,
What the
I'm like,
does
what
that
the
mean?
What are you guys talking about?
What are you talking about?
I thought there was a typo.
Oh.
I thought it was a typo every
Do
time
you
they sent it
shit
to me. I'm
this?
like, do you shit this? Do I hate these? I don't know what you're asking me.
Yeah.
Clint wasn't necessary. That's how you see it. I would do it again.
His brains.
It's kind of inevitable with the Telltale game because it's all about characters and relationships between them. So
Yes.
like the shipping just comes
Yeah.
naturally.
I think you're right, Adam. If you're doing it right, then
Yeah.
you want people to be like, I want them to get together. I want them to get together. If nobody's saying anything,
Right.
then nobody gives a shit about anyone. And that's
They're just
awful.
chairs that
Yeah.
can talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That are harder to
Bad characters
animate.
are just chairs that can talk.
Would a chair be harder to animate
Chair
or a
would be
person?
very
Yeah.
easy to animate. Unless
Yeah,
it's like a Beauty and the Beast chair or something, and it's like dancing and singing, and its limbs are bending.
Yeah.
That's harder.
I'm trying to protect you, Gabe. I lost you once. I won't let it happen again. Okay? We made it through alive.
I love the coloring on this
Oh, me
season,
too.
though. I
Yeah.
thought it's
Yeah,
so
totally.
different from seasons 1 and 2, which had more of that, I don't know, blue, whatever. This is definitely more. How do I describe it? I'm not doing an amazing job right now.
Colorful?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Reds.
No, it is. It looks more seasonal almost. You can almost feel like what season they're in.
This is the Christmas season.
I would say autumn. That's just me.
Clem's with them. It's fine.
It's not that. It's... Let's just... I'm all over the place. I need to focus on something. Anything. Just need to focus. On whatever.
Let's just go upstairs. The further we are from these doors, the happier I'll be. I just want to get as much distance between us and the Muertos as I can.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's actually pretty cool we get the urban setting too, because like they only kind of go to like a couple kind of like old civilization places. I like the urban setting because all the other seasons were like in forests and farms and in the countryside.
Ken, I agree completely.
Yeah.
It is really nice. It was a challenge to write for sure, because there's only so many places you can go, so many places you can hide. There's only so many ways you can get walkers into the building.
Right.
Right.
But that's the challenge. That's what makes it fun to write.
And they're still teleporting walkers later.
There's always
teleporting
That's the
walkers.
secret power we don't realize they all have.
When we get to that helicopter walker, oh my god.
Oh, I love the helicopter walker. That
Helicopter
poor
walker.
dude walker.
I've done. She'd be just like that little boy. Scared that the monsters are coming after her next. She would never trust us again. And I wouldn't blame her.
Kate, come on. We're not monsters.
I don't know who we are anymore. But it's not the people she knew. I did this to them. That
I love that there's an option right now. This shit happens.
Totally.
And that's what
It
you
happens.
pick. Oh
Of
my
course.
god.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I meant ship
I'm so-
happens. I mean, we should.
Ship.
I mean, we should get together, Kate. I wanted to ship us.
happens.
we weren't behind the wheel, Javi. It's different. I can't leave until I make this right. All of this. Let's fix this.
Randy!
Randy
Tudor!
the legend, Randy Tudor.
That sounds like a wrestler.
Let's make things right.
I don't know if it's actually...
Now, Randy Tudor is one of the first people in the doors of Telltale, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
He's
to take
super
it way
OG.
back.
Randy
yeah.
was in the office at the dump.
Yeah. I think I just saw him the other day and he said 15
and
years. I
he
think it
was
15
telecommuting
years.
there too. I never saw him there
Oh,
because we would
interesting.
just drop in. And
That
he
was
wasn't
in
there.
San
Rafael,
Rafael.
yeah.
out near the water.
Yeah,
The one where there were syringes in the parking lot.
yeah, that
in
was.
San Rafael.
No,
Charming.
he's talking about the Home Depot one. Yeah, that was the best one with the best view.
That one
No,
was
the one by the
horrendous.
dump was like 2 rooms.
The one by the dump.
It was across the street from the dump. The condemned dental building was the next one.
Why didn't we ever go to a condemned dental building and these Walking Dead games?
I see. You
Sounds
could have.
super cool.
Oh, you could have.
Oh, yeah, with dental equipment, like rusty drills and...
Floss.
You could strangle one of them.
Yeah.
Prescott is dead. Everyone but...
You had a lot of exclamation marks in this episode, Jeff.
I yelled
Sorry
a
about
lot.
that. It's the last episode. Everything's very tense.
You gotta go
So
big
am
in
I
the
supposed
last
to shout
episode.
this?
But I can't change it. A lot of nerve showing up here. After the bullshit you pulled. You're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
We're here to help. Let's settle this and focus on that.
You want to help. Yeah, that's laughable.
Why did you tell Joan what we were doing?
I was triaged.
I remember the shit that happens later in the scene. I remember the scene gets absolutely crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
The scene has one. David does a crazy thing.
It sure does.
Worked. It's not only about me. I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These people will die without me, Javi.
I know she... well, fucked us over. But she's trying to help them. She's trying to make something...
Kate is filthy.
Everyone smells in the apocalypse.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
There's no deodorant,
There
no
just has to be a
mouthwash.
base level smell you're just
Yeah.
used to now, right?
No
I mean,
toothbrushes,
Base
no running
level.
water.
Oh, God, I hope I don't ever live through that.
But I haven't.
Thank you, Javi.
We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
Did you see a little girl out there? She was right behind me.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any little girls.
First Rufus.
Her name is Fern, and she was voiced by Grace Sin, who worked
Oh.
at Telltale, who was awesome.
Oh, I knew that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
awesome.
met Grace.
Her little girl is named Ida, which is my mom's name.
Nice. See?
She hates her name, so I
Really?
put it in everything.
Oh,
It's such a good
Thanks,
name!
son.
that's just how you show your love, I guess.
Exactly.
I know. I'm so sorry.
nothing worse than losing a child.
Tell me about it.
Give her some privacy. It's the least we can do.
I want to help you.
Okay. Well,
What the?
We're all fucking dead because of you!
Hey, easy.
You blew a hole in our wall! Got my little girl...
Where did the design for the brand they all have?
Oh yeah.
Do we know where what the origins of that are?
It's the Capricorn sign, like the zodiac
Is it?
sign. I can't remember who came up with it. Maybe Tara? I'm not sure, but it's awesome.
The art director, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened? I'm so sorry about your daughter.
You can apologize to her face in just a second.
Stand down. That's an order.
Kate, no.
Fern, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter. Please, forgive me. It's my fault. Please.
Please, forgive both of us.
Oh, there's
Oh, son of a...
Ow.
Oh,
crap.
geez,
A
David.
nice crunch.
Damn.
My God! Dad!
You're welcome, Javi.
That dead guy!
David, what are you doing?
This isn't right!
David! Oh my god.
She wasn't gonna shoot.
Believe me, she was. Because I would have.
No! David!
Just like in general, child abuse never goes over well.
Nah.
I will say one of the things the fans really like about the season is you can be utter scumbag, Javi.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very entertaining to do so.
Totally.
Just completely like alienating everyone and being a huge asshole is probably the most fun in this season compared to any other season.
It's also fun to do that in Minecraft story mode.
Oh yeah.
By the way.
Especially in the first season. He's like
man.
Jesse's like a sociopath.
It's so great. But anyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. You know that.
Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
They're scared, David.
I am getting weird Marlon parallels in this scene, actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Totally.
Didn't even think about
yeah,
it
like,
until now.
don't you people...
Better hair, though.
Yeah, this is a thick head of hair,
David's
too.
got good hair.
Look at that.
How does he maintain
Run your
that?
fingers through that.
I think we can call it like it is. The Garcia family's attractive.
They are hot.
Like, they're a
yeah.
good-looking
I'll just
family.
straight up say it. They're hot.
There's no reason not to be truthful about that.
Such an asshole.
I've seen that look.
Clem's season 3 design in general feels like a really good evolution of her season 1 and design.
Yeah, well, and this is her
yeah.
Clint East. This is her total just like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You people do whatever you need. I'll be your buddy,
Yeah,
Hobby,
you know how
but I
long
don't
I've been
fucking
doing this?
care about any of you. Was there a trailer where Javi also
Yes, there
had,
was.
not to call that
With
out.
the
what
voice
was it?
actor who shall not be named. Javi 1.
Javi.
Oh,
I don't
Javi 1
even,
was
I don't
in that
even know.
trailer.
So nobody
Sissy
can look at me.
Jones.
Yeah.
Sissy Jones.
She does have so
can
many
do it all.
roles.
She can
So
do it
many
all.
roles.
I'm Javi.
That Javi also didn't have a beard.
Come over here. Or are you afraid of me too? I know the rest of them are. Right?
I'm a lot more afraid of falling. And I'm even more afraid of landing.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It'd be over in an instant. My wife, Javi. My son. They look at me differently.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
I want to show you something. Stand with me.
Ooh, that's a cool
No,
shot.
That's a good
Isn't
shot,
that great?
right?
That's
That's-
a
If
beautiful
you
That
hadn't
made
stood
me
with
so
him, you wouldn't have
nervous.
gotten that shot.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
that was
you're
really
welcome.
important.
That made me feel very uncomfortable.
Me too. I think you should jump.
Just like to say that. Oh, you have the option, Tom. I said that
I did say that. I said just
Alex
jump forward.
really kills this scene, by the way. So do you, Jeff, as well.
Oh, thanks.
I really enjoyed writing this one. I always loved that idea of just putting them right there on the edge. Like,
Yeah.
why not? Emotionally and physically.
Yeah.
So
This is
nice
cool.
of
This is a
them.
cool
One
scene.
wrong move.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't. This is making me all very uncomfortable.
Good. That's the point of these games, right? Yeah.
This
Success.
game is very effective.
Oh, the hair shader is actually working in the scene. Their hair's
Oh,
moving
yeah,
just a
moving.
little bit.
Just like Lewis's dreads.
I really like the animation in general. I think it's so cool. And I'm not just saying that because you're recording me.
Just wait till I'm outside.
Well, and it's we just played through season 1. It's interesting to see the transition because it still pays, it honors the comic book, but it's like crisping up by each season is
and just
so
the lighting
much,
and you can and the fluidity.
So, I mean, so many of these are just like beautiful pictures. You just grab a still from it and you can hang that on a wall.
Totally.
It's all in the faces too. There's I feel like Telltale always went out of their way to make sure the characters are really emotive.
Yeah,
in ways that like not a lot of other games do, honestly. Like the faces matter so much in this.
Well, I mean, when you've seen games that don't do that, when you have the disconnect, even between like a good performance can be lost when the face doesn't move. It's like it really becomes really disconnecting.
All you ever tried to do was get me to change.
This is a nice scene. This is a calm Zen scene.
Yep.
Precipice
Had
of
to
death.
fight tooth and nail for it, sir.
Well, I mean,
most scenes like this, to be honest.
In this era of Telltale, keeping character development scenes in was really hard.
Yeah.
If it wasn't about like advancing the plot, it was often shut down.
You really are. I don't know, man. Some things can't be moved no matter how hard we push.
OG story. So once upon a time, it was going to be that it was David and Javi and the kids on the road together, and then they got captured by the New Frontier, who didn't have a name at the time. And there's this really hard choice scene where you had to decide whether or not you were going to take the brand or not, and if you didn't, they gave it to David instead. And that is where Javi's brand came from, and that was going to be what happened, and then a thing or two changed.
Right.
Just a couple things.
She was still outside when we checked on the entrances.
There are muertos everywhere. We got her inside just in time. Seriously, I've never seen so many muertos. Oh, it's awful out there.
That was the right thing to do. Proud of you, buddy.
She looks like she just got unplugged from the Matrix.
Yeah,
Like, that's what it is.
Who turned the power out?
About what happened on the stage with Joan and Tripp.
You don't have to say anything to me. Your actions said plenty. I read you loud and clear. But go ahead and say whatever you want.
Hey, don't get mad at me. It was a total no-win scenario.
Just be glad the situation was what it was. And that she didn't make me pick between you and your brother.
There's so many. They're pouring in.
You don't know the half of it. The herd has taken over Richmond. The streets are filled with walkers. With that hole in the wall, this city is fucked. We're not safe here. No one is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck have we done?
So what do we do?
It's also rather infamous from the OG production material that there was a slaughterhouse scene where like zombie hands are coming out of the walls. Was that part of that thing?
Yes. Boy, time travel. Actually, no. Oh, wait. I lied. Mariana could have died because the choice was you had to pick Gabe or Mariana to live.
Oh, wow.
But unless I'm mistaken, everyone picked Mariana. But it was a pretty rad scene on the page.
It sounded like a cool set piece.
And I mean, the slaughterhouse. Come on, man.
Yeah. I know I know the assets of the slaughterhouse were repurposed into the warehouse stuff in episode 3, I believe.
This is one of the funniest Javi deaths ever, by the way. But
just
it's all right.
It just kind of shit on the recording.
Look at that smug look. Like he knows.
Yeah.
Now, there's a scene got cut, and I will regret it for the rest of my life. I should have fought tooth and nail, but by George, you can only fight so many times. Where there's a scene where we're trying to figure out how to get across to the bridge or whatever the fuck. And you go and you find Gabe and Clem, and they're just kind of like shooting the shit, and you're like, what the hell are you guys doing? And they're just telling each other jokes.
Oh, that's
and then you guys can have like a joke off. There's like between Javi and Clem.
Oh,
and,
I feel like I
recorded.
I recorded some of those jokes.
Yeah, oh, you guys did. You guys, and you killed it. And they were.
I remember that.
Do you remember any of the jokes?
And they trashed all of your jokes except for one. They just fucking brutalized, trashed, and it was so satisfying.
Do you remember which joke made it in?
None of them. Well, it all got cut. It got turned into this walk and talk.
Do you remember any of the jokes?
I totally
wish
cannot.
I did.
There was what did the fish say when he swam into a wall?
What?
Damn. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Atch.
Atch what? Atch who? Atch you. Sorry.
Bless you. And then I put that back into the final season.
To us, stay sharp and do not fire your guns. We're gonna be fine. That guy was all alone. We're not. Everyone hold back. Let Javi and I clear out these walkers. Good to go.
Towards the end of like Gabe's journey, depending on how you played it, like there was a lot of scenes with Javi and Gabe that I remember really enjoying recording. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like getting to watch that relationship really develop. I liked Javi as a character. I have to say, like he was so fun to play because he was like interesting and nuanced and had an arc.
Mm-hmm. And funny.
Yeah.
He had humor.
He could tell jokes.
Well.
I like Javi too.
Yeah,
This is the first video game I ever wrote on. So
really?
Wow.
Yeah, man. And this, so it'll always mean everything to me.
I just always felt like I remember like going through sessions and all of the characters, but anytime we were reading through, it always felt like, man, these people really give a shit about these characters.
Yeah. We did.
I always felt that.
So
you can
much.
sometimes tell though, like when it's like, they're just kind of writing a scene for filler, and I never felt like that. It was never like, why are we doing this fucking scene?
Right.
It means a lot, man.
Yeah, I mean it.
In fact, The Walking Dead is why I got into game writing, and that is not
Really?
When you told me that story,
That's awesome.
I mean, and you shared that with me right when all the shit had happened with Telltale. Or like crying, reading our messages, just and you know, your Lauren Me, who worked on season 4, same thing. She was in high school when season 1 came out, and when she played it, she was like, "I want to work in video. I want to write for video games, and I want to work for Telltale Games." And then she did. And as a writer, so like,
except I was a waiter in Brooklyn with no money, playing it on my iPhone 4. That's how I played the first season, and I mean, it showed me that.
That's incredible.
I had no idea the medium would come that far, and I wanted to be a part of it. And Telltale was #1. It was my first gig.
Yeah.
I still am not convinced that any of this is real, and that this is all an elaborate prank.
It is.
You'll wake up any minute now.
Maybe.
I don't suggest playing The Walking Dead on an iPhone 4, by the way.
No time to waste. Come on.
You know, I didn't think there was much that could scare me anymore. And yet, here we are. Just goes to show you.
Oh my god.
Life is full of surprises.
This isn't that bad. I believe in you guys. You can do this.
Grab my hand! You've got to be more careful.
Oh, surprise, zombie ball!
Bye. Splat.
Ava! Fuck! God damn it, no!
Do you know why Ava and Trip all just die in this episode despite conditionally surviving the first one?
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Please.
We got a note that the body count was too low.
Oh, God.
I know.
Oh, man.
And so they were, I mean, and there was hopes that we'd continue the adventures of the Garcia family. I
remember.
And because of that, because
Which
once upon a time,
people still ask about. By the way.
yeah,
Still
yeah,
do.
absolutely.
All the time.
And once upon a time, we pitched a version which got a lot of traction and almost became the version where, as Javi, you pretty much had to decide whether, like, David redeemed himself in the episode, right? Mm-hmm. And then at the end, it was basically like, are you going to sacrifice yourself so that this man can try to have his family again, or are you going to let him die and you're going to raise his family instead?
Wow.
But since they thought that we'd have the further adventures of Javier Garcia, we had to change it. There you go.
There's just one thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go? Why did he stop guarding him?
Parenting isn't easy. You give them all you got, they tell you it's not enough, but you love the little shits anyway. Come on, you must have learned that too.
I did. That's what makes it even harder to understand, though, after you put in all that work. So much of your heart.
AJ was a brat. He lived with me after we kicked you out, Clem. I'd already raised 2 kids. Thought it'd be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ couldn't stay in Richmond. I gave AJ to Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life. I miss that brat.
Oh, AJ talk.
Oh.
He said AJ was a brat.
Yeah, but he misses him.
I wanted to.
Lingard, played by Yuri Lowenthal, by the way.
Very cool.
He did a great job. He was all like drugged out. That's my really bad impersonation of Yuri doing Dr.
It wasn't that bad.
Linga thing.
It's great. It really wasn't that bad, actually.
Thank you.
It's never easy.
There's some sharp outfits in this series, you know?
Right? Fashion
I have to
choices.
say.
What
I mean, you are wearing a baseball.
The V-neck sweater.
Yeah, when she's got the off-the-shoulder awesome look.
I actually remember distinctly finding out from the season 1 and 2 character designs that like layers is like a thing. Like all the characters have to have layers, otherwise they're not like dressed right to be a Walking Dead character.
Yeah, you get cold too, man.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
In season 1, everybody goes from just having kind of like shirts, and then they start having all the sleeves under the shirts, and it just keeps evolving.
Holy shit. Chopped right in half.
What do you think is in Javi's backpack? He has like a little awesome...
Pudding. It has to be
Oh,
pudding.
yeah, right?
Yeah, pudding.
He fucking loves pudding.
You're not thinking.
It's that or go back.
We should go lightest to heaviest. That way it won't break on the first swing.
I'll go first, Clem.
Well, the real question is, if on fashion, what do you guys think of Clem's coat at the end of this episode?
Love it.
Pretty hot. Yeah, Clem gets like an edgy haircut and a red jacket and goes
Yeah.
through like her edge face.
Yeah, Javier, like, if not for if he wasn't in the baseball industry,
Oh, yeah.
he very
like a
well
model.
could have been
He's like
a
the-
hair designer,
He's like the-
whatever they're called.
Yeah, he's a David Beckham of like AAA baseball.
The way we do animation at Telltale is you only get kind of custom things for certain shots that really need them. Otherwise, you have to make it out of existing assets. So whenever I see like a full body like custom animation, I'm like, oh yeah, spent the money here.
For the record, I do not trust this thing. Not at all. It's one thing for the kids to swing across, but us?
Here's the secret. I guarantee you'll be just fine if you follow my advice perfectly.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't fall.
I'm gonna push you off the side of this thing.
Gotta hand it to Jason. This is a pretty rad directed scene. Jason Pike.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
I was like, wait,
It
what?
is
Do you
really
know
good.
Pike?
Pike.
Pike.
All right, David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
Ah, come on, you know the drill. Age before beauty.
Javi weaponizing his attractiveness.
Yeah, I know, right?
Most
Weaponizing.
dangerous tool.
Nothing will go wrong when I, the
Yikes.
protagonist, go
No.
over. Oh no, I was the protagonist. No. No.
Can you even imagine how hard it would be to grip something
Yeah.
like
Yeah, totally.
Palms
Are you
sweating.
fucking kidding me?
He has finger strength.
Dude, it's from all that baseball.
That must
Oh,
be
and
it.
that
Oh,
fucking guy.
How did this awkward situation happen?
Rebar.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Swipe right.
You okay?
What's my chance? Oh, here it is.
Fuck helicopter.
Yeah.
Helicopters.
Fuck that. Seriously? Fuck you, helicopter.
Obviously, the hero
How
we
many
need.
takes of that did you do?
Oh man, I requested a few extra.
17.
I was like, guys, I'm gonna need to take that back.
I miss when all we did was track the herd.
Do you know how many variations of zombies there are in the game? Like, how many different? Did you animate like 1,000 of them?
3.
Because they all.
Yeah,
well, no, because sometimes you'll look and see
right.
in games and see like, oh, they just took that one and cut and pasted like 100 times, but they all look different.
We've clearly done that too here. We're just pretty good at hiding it.
Yeah.
Like, there's how many different zombies are there for a
Yeah,
season?
it's not classified anymore.
No, I'm gonna guess there's maybe 30 different zombies.
Yeah, that's good, though.
And they're all, and we had a system to randomize heads and bodies and pants. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we would like we could kind of like make them
And pants.
We could kind of like mix and match the pieces and then kind of tint shift the colors of the stuff as well.
That's cool.
No zombies
So-
with no pants. I notice.
That's true. For some reason, everyone died very dignified.
Yeah.
Never have the
Like,
one zombie, the guy who died masturbating.
Somebody definitely died. Like,
Naked.
Yeah.
you know, sitting at his computer.
Completely naked. Doing something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Doing something, you know,
Right through them.
something.
Bathing.
Bathing in
That's
front
really
of their
gross,
computer.
I say, with my X button press.
Please tell me you're kidding. I said please.
So, who's gonna do it? Javi, you've been willing to do some crazy stuff for me before. I know shooting Conrad wasn't easy, but it should...
Yeah, Clem just solidified the relationship.
I know.
She's like, you know what?
I remember when I was reading
I
that
can always depend on you.
in the episode, I was like, I finally won her over.
It took a while. She's so cool. I have to impress that 15-year-old.
Now, there is an Easter egg coming up, but I don't know if we'll be able to get it. I think you'll die if you actually do get it.
Is that the Grady Sanders?
Yes, because Grady deserved a shout out finally.
It's true.
Yeah.
Randy gets his in
seriously.
episode 3, I think, and I always believe it.
Randy gets another one in season
And
4.
He sure does.
Randy got plenty.
The Tudor
Although people
constellation.
think it's, you know, yeah, again, the Kenny, is it
Oh,
Kenny's
yeah,
mustache
right,
or
right,
Randy
right,
Tudor?
Right.
Right.
It's always Randy.
It's like one person in the whole world has a handlebar mustache.
And it's Randy Tudor.
Yeah.
Okay. You could do this, Javier. Fucking. Oh, God. Oh. I think.
Oh.
Do it, baby. Do it.
Eat
Nice,
Yeah.
nice retching
You're hungry.
sounds.
Delicious.
Ew.
Why'd he go for his face first? I'd work
So
my
this
way.
is before in season 4. We've already done the commentary on that, but the goo actually becomes more textured in 3D. It looks
Yeah.
more gooey.
I think this goo still looks better than the season 2 goo. Every season,
Season 2 goo.
every season advances.
Yeah,
in-
the 2 goo
Yeah.
is pretty
Two
flat.
goo.
Every season advances in goo technology. There was a zombie problem we had in season 4 because there was one zombie made with a removable jaw. Way too many random zombies had no jaws, and I was
wow.
like, had to like argue with the art
That's
director. It's
funny.
like we need to get the jawless zombies out of here. They're not threatening. They have no jaws.
Right.
Yeah.
They'd have to really get the upper jaw into you, like hook it or something.
You did it, Javi.
Barely.
Good day for Javi.
You gotta figure, like, sometimes in the apocalypse, things go your way, though,
yeah,
right? Like,
exactly.
sometimes things go your way.
All we need is the right vehicle. Oh, that's not gonna do the job, man. Yes, it is. What are you doing? The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving. What? And going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd. I'm taking my family out of here.
Oh, Adam, I don't know if you saw. Did you see the little 8-bit Clementine video we released recently?
Yeah.
I put this scene in because it's my favorite.
I'm so glad. I was really touched. It's one of my favorites too. It really is.
I was only able to put in like 3 scenes, and one of them had to be this one.
Don't you get that?
This all started the day we knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people, all of us. We can't abandon them. Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate. Back to the last place we were a family. We're starting over. We're all together again. Finally. It's time. All of us. A new day, a new life. That's crazy talk, David. Home is gone, just like everything else. I thought you guys were gone once, and I was wrong. Maybe you're wrong too.
I'll go with you, Dad.
Gabe!
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but he really wouldn't understand.
Think this over, buddy.
Gabe? Is this what you really want?
And Clementine's actions here are determined by the season 2 choices.
They are determined by the choices that you make in the Clem flashbacks. And it took a very long time to figure out that little equation. And shout out to Alyssa Finley, wizard of figuring out things like that for helping make that happen.
Nice.
Yeah, totally.
Very good
It
work.
hurts my brain to just to even think about it.
Looks like sunshine. I'm not missing another minute with my family now.
This is what I want.
I understand, Gabe. I'm still going back. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. It doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500. We'd all die. I know a losing battle when I see one. We're moving out. Everybody get in. That's an order.
How fucking dare you? What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you. I can't believe I ever loved you. I can't believe I ever loved either of you.
Javi, what the hell is she talking about? Javi! I never acted inappropriately. I could have. I didn't. The end. How much of a fucking idiot do you think I am, Javi? I should have known. I should have known the night Pa died. The night.
I don't know how Telltale ended up with multiple plots that were kind of like this. Like the Batman, this happens in Batman too. It's like Catwoman and Harvey Dent. You always end up dating someone else's lady.
Damn it.
What do you have to say for yourself, brother?
David! Stop it!
I love you, man.
Jeff, you really do knock it out here, man.
Thanks, man.
No. No, you don't get to say that!
Jesus Christ, stop!
How fucking dare you!
That's enough! Stop it! David, stop!
Oh my god!
I love you! No! Stop saying that! Dad, no!
Oh dear. Oh god.
Galley.
This is not going to go well.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh come on.
I love you,
I
man.
love you.
Don't wrench me. I love you, bro.
Oh.
Stop! Stop!
I love you, brother. No!
Clem with the
I know.
assist.
Come on, Clem. Get in there.
Precision shot, too.
She's good. Oh, she's way too good.
Clem is OP.
The beanie looks like it's impenetrable.
I love the love theme. I love you, brother.
Oh.
David, no. Dun dun dun. Why'd we go in the garage?
What the hell is he doing?
I like that. I like the season adds muertos to the various ways people refer to the undead in the series.
Thanks, man. That was one of mine.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a whole long, terrible list.
But it
I think
thankfully ended with muertos.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Can you think of any other? Like.
Crap name. I don't know.
Well, I remember some stuff from season 4. I think we decided was too silly in the end, like Spicy Boys.
Spicy Boys.
Spicy Boys.
I remember that.
There was definitely a line where Willie was like, "Got some Spicy Boys on the wall."
Yeah.
Spicy Boys.
Oh, Willie.
Yeah.
Javi, I'm sorry. I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
What should I do?
Do you want Kate to die?
I don't really care.
Then go after. Help Kate save Richmond.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Because.
What gets him on the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I don't know
we
if
screw that up?
I think we fucked it up.
I think I may have picked sadness over motorcycle.
Damn it!
Always pick motorcycle over
That's
sadness.
You get bulldozer though.
If the X button was labeled
Bulldozer.
motorcycle and the B button was labeled sadness, the
Yeah.
choice would have been much clearer.
Oh well, there's a motorcycle.
Oh,
All right,
well,
Clem.
I guess my-
She knows how to she just learned how to
That's it.
do the clutch and all that.
I like that Jesus gets two outfits. He gets his armor and his
Yeah.
cool coat from the earlier episodes.
Well, what do you think of his man bun?
It's really
love
nice.
it.
You know what
wow.
though? I'm gonna say something.
Yes.
I like his man bun, but I think Tripp's man bun is better.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Trip
hot
had
take.
the-
There was
Hot take on who's got
Trip
the better
had the
man bun.
Viking thing going on.
I always thought Tripp looked like a badass.
Yeah.
I can open it up.
We're almost there! Javi, get in the busket! Now let's get to the top of the gate!
Busket?
The thing in the front! The scooper thing! Whatever! Get in it!
Yeah.
Nice.
This season's got some good zombie gore. That's fantastic.
That's-
looking.
Bulldozer.
That's really good.
We've been waiting for a bulldozer.
Yeah, busket. Nice of you folks to drop by. I'll have it open in a second. They couldn't just have open gate button.
Look at that.
You did it. You video
He
game.
looks-
Yes.
The king in the north.
Dude, he looks so legit.
Yeah.
The kingdom. The kingdom.
Seriously.
Yeah. Jesus looks super cool.
He looks
Yeah.
like one of the Night Watch.
Yeah, he's.
I've been rereading the Walking Dead comic recently, actually, and every once in a while they just cut to you forget that Jesus is like superhuman.
Oh, yeah.
And there's there's a bunch of fighting and it's all very reasonable. And there's like one panel of Jesus just halfway in the air doing a split, kicking
Right.
two zombies. And you're like, oh, I forgot. I forgot that's what you could do in this universe.
See, look, it's autumn.
It
I
is
was
autumn.
right.
Other
Oh,
seasons, yeah.
Autumn lighting.
A lot of leaf peepers here.
Full steam ahead.
We use the same guns in a lot of Telltale games.
Well, I mean, if they exist,
We
you
have the
might as
animations
well.
for them already, and like you just kind of
Exactly.
needed to have stuff that already worked. Otherwise, you're never going to finish these games on time.
Fuck this.
reach with the damn truck!
Here we go.
Go.
If they were more fuel efficient, everybody
Damn.
should just drive a bulldozer everywhere in the zombie
Exactly.
apocalypse.
Seems like the way.
You'd be huffing gas like every 2 miles, but
I guess if we have to zombie logic that one, they're slow and noisy, and they would probably draw more walkers than they killed.
right.
Yada yada. Zombies love noise.
The electric bulldozer.
That's it. Let's get out of here. Jesus, over here. We need to round up these walkers. Head them towards the gate. Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
This? Oh, this is just another Tuesday in Richmond.
We need to get it under control. Trouble in one place usually finds its way to another.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Gabe? Is he?
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead.
Oh, David's dead.
well,
Oh, you don't get. Oh,
shoot.
you get to bury the dog tags. That's different. That's the ending you get here.
That's just how
Actually,
it goes.
the least sad of the four.
If I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me to tell you. Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town, not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
Do you see that cartoon chef on the side of that bus for a second there?
No.
That was really
Damn
cool.
it,
I
where's
missed it.
rewind?
Do you like animating rain, Kent?
Thankfully, it's not my job.
Yeah.
That is the VFX artist's job. This is some good looking rain. Yeah. We always have to, if we're doing it right, we have to make shinier versions of the characters when they get wet. Might be a little hard
I was
to tell
just saying
in
that
season-
Javi
Javi's
looks a little
shinier than
shiny in
usual.
that last.
We kind of have to make versions up to specular and kind of. Oh, I picked to be mean. Sorry.
it.
I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about rain.
You wanted the rain to go away.
I was thinking about the rain. Yeah, I remember, especially in season 4, we had to have all the characters wet. We had to have like special rain versions of their textures and stuff to make it look believable, and it was like actually a bit of a budgetary thing.
God, that's so much crazy detail and
Yeah,
work.
I think here they just kind of upped to specular a little bit, but it kind of works in the season 3 art style.
Oh, my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
Gabe's come a long way. He's really grown.
Did he really need to learn this lesson, though? He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day.
That's
fucking morbid.
1 for 1.
Way to shit on the moment, Javi.
Yeah.
Talking about it. But it seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much. We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
I won't lie to you, David. I'm glad you're gone. And that you'll stay gone this time. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
Was that the wedding ring?
Her ring.
The wedding ring. Yeah. Oh.
Man.
I guess that's one way to get divorced.
She should have buried it in there.
Yeah,
Leave it on top. I mean, whatever. Yeah. What is somebody going to pawn it?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
This is awesome.
That's really pretty.
Love this church thing. We got any secret Telltale people in there?
I don't know. I think that picture right there to the right of Be Strong was a friend of Juan's who passed away. I think
yeah,
around
that looks
time.
very much like a real person.
Yeah, but I think that's actually it. I love
so
those.
that little girl. She looks like a real person.
Yeah, that looks pretty real,
I think that's supposed to be. No, Mariana's to the bottom left of Trip.
Oh, is that Conrad?
Yeah, Conrad's dead.
Conrad.
Oh,
Too bad.
Conrad.
That's too bad. You have to play a very specific path to get Conrad
specific,
to live.
Yeah.
But I love that it happened.
He's one of the funnest determinant things that's ever been in
Absolutely.
the Telltale game.
Inside.
He was my brother, Kate. My blood.
I love the art on those Polaroids.
They're really gorgeous.
It's really cool.
Failed.
He failed himself. You did the best you could.
So, is Richmond everything you thought it would be?
Not yet. I'm staying here until it is, though. It's not safe out there. Or in here. I'm pretty sure I can fix one of those. I'm not saying I want it to be this way forever, but I want you to keep your distance.
This church is a really nice set.
It's
too.
so
Man.
beautiful. The flames, look at them flicker. Look at them flicker.
A VFX artist has to place those all by hand.
I know, blows my mind.
I need you to respect this, Javi. I don't hate you, but I hate knowing what our future could have been.
Who determines the color of the subtitles?
That is done by the content programmers, I think.
Got it.
There's a big table of who has what color, and they're trying not to reuse colors. And I was talking to Adrian, one of the UI artists for season 4, and it gets really complicated. The protagonist is supposed to always have white text, and then everyone else has this particular color that's associated with them.
Happiness. Is that her? Or is she just like, I'm out? See ya?
Bye.
Was that it?
She'll come back in a bit. I think.
Okay.
At the-
She's
at
like,
the very
just
end.
gives him a
I think
meh.
it shows up in the final scene.
Put an end to the raiding? Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking...
Oh yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Alrighty. Come on, stay.
Come on, stay.
Although I do love rad armor.
Red armor.
You don't want to stay? There's room.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but we got other people depending on us, Javi. Just the way it is.
I don't meet a lot of people like you, Javi. Someone genuinely good. It was my pleasure.
And thus was born 1,000 ships.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean,
Oh, me
Jesus
too.
canonically in the comic clearly has like a thing. He's got like a hoe in every different area. code.
Absolutely.
Why not have another one?
Come on.
Wow.
Well,
Did you
full
call Javi a
force.
hoe?
Well, no, I say he has
Javier.
he has a Javier.
Javier.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if I'm gonna stick around. Richmond and I have had issues.
Understandable. But if you do, after dust settles, people start looking around. They may look at you for what to do. I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy.
You know why I was determined that Jesus was the cameo character that would show up in the season?
No. Oh, do you? Does
We thought you would tell us.
Yeah, I thought that's
I
what we
just
were
got
going
super
there.
excited to find out.
You were
why.
really.
We're asking you.
I could make something up.
I assume he was just a popular character at the time in the
Yeah,
show in
yeah.
the comics. Yeah, he's kind of one of the big names if you're not going to have like Michonne or like I don't
Right.
know who else is
Right.
up there like Rick or Andrea or something.
Right.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
Cool horse.
Goodbye, cameo man.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, Brandon.
Thank you for
Bye.
guesting in our story. Oh,
Hello,
little wave to
Clem.
Clem there. That was cute.
Oh.
You're alive.
Don't remind.
So I think I remember the Lingard's design was for a totally different character much earlier in the iteration of the season.
I like that he wears his doctor coat.
You have to know he's the doctor.
Never taking it off.
Yeah.
To be fair, if I was in the apocalypse and I like needed people to know I was a doctor, so it was important to keep me
It's-
alive, I would
yeah,
probably wear like a
that's
big.
true.
I'd wear like a big stethoscope around my
Totally.
neck.
That,
I'd have like
that-
that
surgery
round
hat.
metal
that-
thing
I
on
was
my
just
forehead.
gonna say the reflector on your forehead, a thermometer in your hand. No.
Yeah, I'd make it as obvious as possible that I am Doctor Man. Do not kill me. I will doctor to live.
Thank you. Good luck out there, Doctor.
So you're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ Javi. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
What would that be, Clem?
Hope. There's symbolism in the foreground. This just gives more credence to like Javi was probably a fashion model on the side, given his looks and haircut.
Yeah.
And the baseball thing.
I accept that. You know what?
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's how he made a living after baseball.
He just
End
became
story.
yeah. He was in some magazines.
There you go.
Explains now how he knows to do hair.
Yep.
Why it looks so good.
Color coordinates well.
Yeah, really, a lot going on aesthetically with Javi.
Times, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least to have someone to talk to.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but you know the guy got a Mondo crush on you, right?
Mondo.
Mondo.
That is a great word.
Uncle Javi time.
If there was season 6, it'd be Javi meets the Ninja Turtles.
That franchise is still hot, right?
Right. Hell yeah.
Get him in there. Why isn't there a Walking Dead Ninja Turtles crossover?
Oh, God, there should be.
Do you really care, Clem? She does.
She does.
She does.
She got a crush.
I do. I think she's crushing a
Yeah,
She's got
she
her first
is.
crush. She doesn't know what's
That's
going
true.
on. She's
Look at that
still
slouchy
15.
beanie.
The
How you going to
slouchy
resist that?
beanie, you're right. What am I talking about? I have
Gets
to,
me
I have
every
to put
time.
myself, I forget that I'm an old curmudgeonly lady, and I've just got to pretend like I'm 15 again.
If you're 15, you're probably like, God, his beanie's so cool.
Totally.
Better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it.
It's not about good or not good. You kept him alive. You did your job.
Until someone else had to do it for me. Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, How?
That's what's good about a broken heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
What a wise man.
Damn,
Holy
Javi dropping
shit.
some philosophy.
I'm writing that down.
Nice
I
stuff.
already did. Wink, wink.
Oh my god.
But you killed it, man.
Well, how's it look?
Amazing.
There used to be a choice where you could say how it looked, but it got removed.
Why?
I don't know why.
man.
It's actually a good cut.
It's a great cut, and now he's like, it sucks. I don't know why.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Aw.
I remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal. If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
So we're just about done here. Guys, this is my first game, and it changed my life, and it means everything to me, and it always will, and I owe a lot of that to the two of you.
Oh,
So
wow.
really thank you very
That's
much.
Huge.
Making a lot of dreams come true, and, doing phenomenal work for this wonderful series that we all love.
Well,
No,
that
thank you.
Thanks a million.
love goes directly back to you.
Thanks for giving us good
Thank
things
you.
to say.
I know.
Jeez. Maybe they do hug.
No.
Clem's like, that's enough sentimentality in this commentary session.
Oh, man.
She's gonna go off and badass her way through a bunch of zombies. So this is Grim Ranger, right? The song that plays in this next scene, which we won't hear in the commentary, I think, but which I think is a song that was done by Randy Tudor's daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his son, actually.
His son,
I think.
okay.
Oh, I think. I'm not sure.
I didn't
A
know
Randy
that.
Tudor child.
A tutor.
Made the
tutor
song.
child.
I just want to say thank you to the fans and everybody at Telltale and Skybound. It's just been such a blast to be a part of this, and a role I'll always remember. And thanks to Mel for giving me just a little bit of space in one of these seasons. So thank you.
Oh,
it was
my
awesome, guys. I
God.
really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, yay. I loved this season. I loved working with everyone at Telltale on it. I loved working with you and the character Javier, and just getting to go forward from season 3 I thought it was a very cool and organic way to get propelled into what happens in season 4. So it was just really an amazing experience. Yep.
Just walking away.
And now we know. Yay!
They promised that there will be another season.
Right, and then
Inevitable
there
promise.
was.
And then there was.
wasn't.
And then there wasn't, and then there was again.
again.
How fun.
What a ride. That was amazing. That was fun.
All right, well, thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.